What's up YouTube? Today I'm going to do a tutorial on the throat bass technique, a technique used in beatboxing and vocal percussion. And this sound is used in a variety of beats and techniques by a lot of beatboxers, and it's used in a lot of dubstep beats and just any beat with a bass into it, so it sounds a little like this. And then, or you can just add it into a beat, like hip hop beat, I guess. And it sounds really realistic and has a nice bassy feel to it, and that's coming from you. So I'm going to teach you guys how to do it today. Alright, so it comes from your throat, your vocal, well, not your vocal cords. There is a flap around your vocal cords called the vestibular fold, and basically I want to clarify this now. Practicing or doing this technique is not going to ruin your vocal cords at all, even though it may hurt like a bitch, but it's not. When you start practicing, drink this. Anyways, basically, when you do this sound, it flaps these tissues around your vocal cords, and they become inflamed really fast. If you've never done this before, this sound, so it's going to hurt a little bit, but it's basically like building a muscle, and it's not going to affect you. It's just not used to being inflamed. So once you build up a resistance to it, they will no longer inflame, and then you can just do this all day, like, and you won't even feel any pain. And when you're first starting, I couldn't even do it for like 2 seconds when you first start, so I guarantee you there will it'll hurt a little bit, but if it does, you just drink some water, and if it continues to hurt, take a short break before doing it again. Also, you might want to stop for the day if it begins to hurt excessively, and then you just try again the next day, and it's easy. So anyways, how to do this sound. Okay, so if you're ever clearing your throat, like that's doing the sound. So that's the best way I can try to explain it to you, is you try to clear your throat. And a lot of people do this like casually before they speak, or just out of habit, like so you hold that sound, you hold it, and that's gonna hurt. Now if you feel it hurt, and it hurts like you feel like you're gonna cough after you do it, and that hurts a little bit, that's good. Keep doing that, because that means you have the sound down. So at that point, you're just building a resistance and you're developing it. Now, I've seen beatboxers do the same pitch, or same melody, and try to add some different melody in your routines, or when you're doing that sound, like okay. And then you see me saying different words, like commonly in dubstep it's wub 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 wub. So when you're ever saying like wub 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 wub, you can add the throat bass to it when you're bored and be like and it sounds like dubstep. So yeah. But different things you can say are like ma 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 ma, or like wub 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 wub, or ooh wah wah wah. Okay, so I'll do some dubstep for you guys, and then I will take away the throat bass so you can see what words I'm saying. So if you try to do different words or sounds with it, you will get a different sound, if that makes sense, and a different pattern of a beat, like a different dubstep frequency. You'll see what I mean in a second. Okay, let's get to the dubstep part. You see how ridiculous it sounds, but it can sound so cool if you just add the throat bass to it. Like, you can even talk in this bass. You can even talk in this space! And it just adds, like, a cool sound to it. Transformers, robots in disguise. So, yeah, that's just about it. So, practice makes perfect, and if you guys like this tutorial and it gets some good responses, I will definitely make a lot more tutorials for you guys. I hope I could teach it well, and for those that are trying to learn throat bass, you could recommend this video to them. This is a really easy way to explain it. It's basically clearing your throat. It's how I learned, and I want to give credit real quick to the guy I learned it from, so he doesn't think I'm like stealing his work. But Fat Tony was the guy who taught me, and he is a beatboxer himself who does many tutorial series, and he has his own tutorial series. If you want to check that out, that is below in my description. So yeah, thank you for watching, and please subscribe if you want to see more tutorials and beatbox videos in the future. Thank you. I will end with a beatbox.